The video review will start in a few seconds, but if you're watching this on YouTube, remember, if you have a question, comment, or suggestion for me, you can post it on 3dgameman.com, and the link is provided below. Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds from 3dgameman.com, and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the TRENDnet AC1750 dual band wireless router. The box is wrapped in plastic. It has lots of features, specifications, as well as pictures about the product on the box, which is important if you are picking it up in store. Now let me go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. It comes in this environmentally friendly packaging material. More products are being shipped like this these days, and of course that is a good thing. Instead of using styrofoam, use something that can be recycled. Included is an installation CD, installation guide, the router itself, which has plastic on both sides to protect it. Here we have a power adapter and a RJ45 cable, and this is a category 5E cable. Now for easy access to the router, they have this little sticker, and this was on the plastic. That was on the router. They have the Wi-Fi name or SSID, as well as the Wi-Fi key listed. Now first, let me go through the specifications, and then I'll have a closer look at it. But right off the top, this is a Gigabit wireless router, an amazingly fast router that comes with two bands. It has a 1300 megabits per second wireless AC band, as well as a 450 megabits per second wireless N band. So if you're thinking about streaming, massive amounts of HD video, this thing can do it. No problem. It comes with 4, 10, 100, 1000 megabits per second auto MDIX LAN ports. I'll show you those on the back a little later on. Also 1, 10, 100, 1000 megabits per second WAN port or wide area network port for the internet. Also, it has one USB 2 port for USB share, storage, and printing, etc., which is extremely nice to have on a router. Also, one Wi-Fi protected setup button, or WPS. Now, this particular one, which is for North America, does not have a power switch, but I understand that the European version does. It can simultaneously transmit both 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz wireless networks, and this is important because 2.4 gigahertz will give you the range, but 5 gigahertz will give you the speed. So you have the best of both worlds. It's compliant with the latest draft 802.11 AC wireless technology. It is also backward compatible with 802.11 NBG and A wireless standards, so this router will connect to just about any wireless device that is on the planet. And as I already mentioned, this thing is super fast. High-speed data rates up to 1.3 gigabits per second with 802.11 AC and 450 megabits per second with 802.11n on both 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz bands. It supports IP version 6 or Internet Protocol version 6, FTP Samba USB support. You can share all kinds of peripherals with that USB port that is on the back. So things like, for example, like flash drives, external hard drives, and printers, which is so convenient. Also, they have this printer control center utility, and this basically is compatible with a whole bunch of operating systems: Windows 8, Windows 7, Vista, Windows XP. It is also compatible with Mac OS X. Also compatible with popular cable DSL internet providers using dynamic static IP, PPPoE, LETP, and PPTP connection. Also firewall protection with NAT or network address transmission, wireless distribution system or WDS support for wireless network bridging, advanced wireless security up to WPA2 radius, so you've got some really good security there. Also WMM or Wi-Fi multimedia, and configurable WAN quality of control or QoS support. This router also has guest network setup 3 times per wireless bandwidth internet access restriction. This is excellent because when you have your friends and family over, you can quickly and easily set up a guest network. Also, it has internet access control with MAC URL service type and IP range filtering, internet access control rule scheduling, so you can schedule access to websites, online video games, internet cameras, and more for specific times throughout the week. It has this one-touch wireless connection using the WPS button, which you can kind of see here at the back, but I'll go through that in just a minute. Easy setup via web browsers. Any web browser you can use to set up this router. It has virtual server and application level gateway or ALG services for special internet applications, as well universal plug and play for auto discovery and support of device configuration of internet applications. It also comes with a fantastic 3-year warranty that has a 24/7 365 days per year technical support attached to it. The overall build quality, styling, and design on this router is quite nice. I really like the look of it, although it does have a bit of a plasticky feel to it. And of course, since it's all plastic, I guess that makes sense. Although on either side, it does look like it has brushed aluminum. It just looks that way. It's actually plastic. Note their logo, which is on either side. Ventilation here at the top as well as at the bottom. Note the 4 feet at the bottom as well. And at the front, you've got a number of LEDs. This is the USB LED, WPS LED, wireless connection LED. These are the 4 LAN port LEDs, Internet LED, and Power LED. Now have a look at the LEDs on the front of the router. At the back, they have the model number, which is TEW812DRU. Here's the USB port, WPS button, 4 wired gigabit LAN ports. This is the internet connection or the modem connection, and the power adapter connection. To set up the router, open up pretty much any web browser, and in the address bar, type in 192.168.10.1, and then you'll get this authorization required pop-up. Enter admin for the username and admin for the password, and then you can log in. Now remember to change the username and password as soon as possible, because if you leave it to the default username and password, somebody could easily gain access to your router. Now first of all, you get this setup wizard, which is extremely easy to do. You can set up your internet connection, also the wireless security. Let's go through the internet connection setup first. Select which one applies to you, and then go next. And here we have it. It's pretty much done. I'm going to go cancel. Now let's go through the other wizard, which is the wireless security setup wizard. Select what you want, wireless 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz. Go next. Enter the SSID or the wireless network name. I'm just going to call it test. And then you can select the security level, best, better, or none. I would recommend selecting best and go next, and then type in a security password, whatever it may be, and go next, and then you can apply. I'm going to go cancel though and go back, and we can move on to the other options that you have in this router. Within network, you've got your wide area network settings, local area network settings, your IP version 6 settings, quality of service settings, and your DHCP client list. Within wireless 2.4 gigahertz, you've got basic settings, advanced settings, security settings. You can set up a guest network, WPS, and station list, and the same settings for wireless 5 gigahertz, basic, advanced, security, guest network, WPS, station list. Within advanced, you've got DMZ or demilitarized zone setup, virtual server, routing, access control, ALG, special applications, gaming, filter, set up a schedule, and advanced network. Within administrator, You've got management. You can update the firmware, settings management, file sharing, set up the time, system log, status, and IP version 6 status. If you're looking for an extremely fast router that will do anything Wi-Fi and then some, this might just be the product for you. I'm very impressed with this router. It looks great and also it performs extremely well. Overall, this is a 100% kick-ass product. Until next time, take care. I hope you enjoyed this video review, and please note that pricing for this product is available on the 3D Game Man video review page.